I'm shooketh right now.
I would have brought tea.
All right, that was a pretty slick move there. Oh! Welcome back, gays, ghouls, and everyone in between to our YouTube channel, The Horror Bandwagon. Hi, my name is Sergio.
And my name is Cody.
And we are the boys for horror analysis,
Criticism,
and spooky
and sometimes kooky
entertainment. And welcome back to another interview with the vampire reaction. Today we are covering season 1, episode 6.
Like angels put in hell by God.
Oh, the way you say it makes it sound so epic. Now, I'm honestly excited to get into this next episode, only because last week we ended on a very sour note.
Yeah.
Lestat and Louis both had a falling out in a tiff in more ways than one. So we're gonna check in, I think, and see how they're doing. They're gonna have some time to heal, so we're gonna see what are the repercussions of what just happened.
All right, now before we get started, y'all know what to do. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click that notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video. And if you want to support the channel even more, you can go over to our Patreon at patreon.com/thehorrorbandwagon, where you will find full-length watch-alongs of every episode of Interview with the Vampire that we've covered so far. Or you can click the join button below to join our YouTube membership.
And with all that being said, without further ado, bring on the blood. Also, I hear that the buildings change from location to location. Oh, isn't this the tower where we're at?
The Burj Khalifa.
Ah.
A few shattered vertebrae, a punctured lung.
Ooh.
I would feel the air against my skin as though I were still falling.
Oh. Careful, careful.
He could fly,
Yes.
like Superman.
Not like Superman. Superman is a fictional character.
Oh.
Few exceptions, only the most ancient of us have it.
You know he's a vampire, right?
I do not discuss my patients with anyone but the patients themselves.
Come on. A little professionality.
Can you fly, Louis?
No.
No, we landed on the ground hard.
He only beat me the one time, officer. It's not his fault. Classic Stockholm, eh, Doc?
Yeah.
I am not here.
Guys, just go in the next room.
Lestat had disappeared after that awful night.
Oh.
Vanished out of a profound sense of shame he would later confess to.
He's embarrassed. Also, it's not okay. Do it. Oh no, you gotta get away. He's a little baby.
Literally a kid.
Hey, but he's doing it. He's almost running.
You ever want to talk about what happened to you while you were gone? You know you can, right?
You gonna be my knight in vengeful black?
I am the knight.
Well, it's good that she knows and is aware that she can go to you.
Claudia, hello. I've been calling quite often. I don't know if the operator is patching me through correctly.
We're not good right now.
Perhaps we should let him decide if he wants to see me or not.
How's that for an answer?
That is 100% your answer, girl. But you look good.
She got a grave, she got a tombstone.
So do you.
Oh. I love his outfit.
And they call it coffin nose. Isn't that rich? This one's yours. Mine's back at home in blue.
I mean, this is like a toxic relationship where he does something bad, like hurt you, and then tries to spoil you the next.
Let me prove it to you. I'm nothing without you. I'm nothing without both of you.
Both of us. I like that the music is kind of like a romantic comedy, you know? Oh, that was cruel.
But in the spring of 1937, one broke through. He had written it himself in the music of the hour.
You wrote a song?
And when the musicians they hired proved unsatisfactory, He played all the instruments himself.
Of course.
Of course he did.
Near perfect Valentine with one flaw.
Pathetic.
One perfectly premeditated flaw.
What? Oh.
Who's gonna get a rise out of me? Did you like it?
Oh, literally a piece of fabric is covering everything.
Write me a song and put your lover's voice on it.
I thought I heard her voice.
You swam the Mississippi to find me,
I hate you.
as you should.
Hot. But yeah, it kind of felt like a little jab at the same time. Like it was like, it's so romantic, but also, yeah, I used her.
Well, because he can't help but leave the little thing there.
Yeah.
Freedom and chastity wrapped in one person.
But there were three of you.
I mean, you don't gotta watch, girl.
Kill Antoinette.
Antoinette is my own private.
Affair.
And now she's gotten too involved.
And that includes lies of exaggeration and of omission. For instance, if you can fly, tell us you can fly.
And tell us what other powers you have right now.
Did you have anything to do with Paul's death?
I would never hurt your brother.
It's just something I always...
Never, Louis.
Okay, now you know. I think.
He kept me for a week, locked in a room full of corpses. Some freshly killed, some bloated and black.
That does not sound like a good time.
Your vampiric origins or physiology, no rules. Just a sweeping end to a pile of money and the sight of him throwing himself into a fire.
Also, he was pretty much on his own.
Interesting.
Well, that's probably why he's so jaded.
But I have a capacity for enduring.
Hurt people, hurt people.
It's true.
It's why I don't particularly like being abandoned.
Okay, that does make sense.
It does.
It's not okay.
It was an awkward time. I loved Claudia with all my heart, and I loved Lestat with a wounded one.
That is a tough balance there.
Of course I do. This is the new paradigm. The lambs for the Bosseron.
An apt metaphor. I always took you for a dogless sap.
She's holding a grudge.
It has always made me feel loathsome, like I'm looked down upon for my body's needs.
I know you don't mean to, but I feel the same. Feel tolerated.
Oh, and it comes out.
May I propose another rule? When we hunt human.
Oh, when is the last time that Louis fed? Was it the guy that he put up to pose?
It might have been.
Try a little harder to get on with him.
Have you asked him the same question?
Teaching the piano, the chessboard, isn't he?
Claudia is not giving in. Whoa. What? Oh, is that Antoinette?
I remember.
Oh, because she's on the paper.
We should really think about repairing that mantle.
No.
Enjoy living in a ruin, do you?
We leave the damage, so we never forget the damage.
Oh.
Well, because
We're
the
all
staff are
making
controlling. You
compromises to
watch.
make this right again. I'm drinking the blood. He ended it with the singer. What are you doing?
I'm enduring.
Give her a little time.
But maybe Lestat has changed.
I don't know that I believe that.
Louis said that you called him Nicky. That's the song you wrote for him.
Spill the tea.
Do you write songs for all your lovers? I think this one might be better than yours, Louis.
Oh, Claudia
I know.
is fucking stirring.
I would have brought tea.
I ask these questions because I'm trying to understand you better, Lestat.
In a way, I do appreciate Claudia being protective here.
Yes.
Put you in check.
Did Nicky kill himself like your maker Magnus?
Nicky passed on after he and I parted ways.
Parted ways, you say.
Oh, it's you who lost, Claudia. For the many hundredth time, I admire your steadfast pursuit of a game you clearly have no acumen for.
Poor Massa and his pain. It's an honor just to sleep under Massa's roof.
Oh my God.
Self-absorbed, nasty little creature who's fooled herself into thinking she's smarter than she is, and she is poisoning Louis
I mean,
against
there's
me.
nothing wrong with a little pettiness.
Go Los Angeles.
You want to be a movie star?
Well, now that I'm dead, I can be whoever I want. I've been working on.
God damn it.
It's his nature to lie.
And this is why he said no to Louis joining him on a hunt.
I seek refuge from complaints when I visit you, dear.
I know that, but promises were made.
And you're going to have to keep those promises. You can't have her as a side chick forever.
I didn't mean to make you mad.
Oh! Wow, he really is not good at thinking around. Lestat is in his brat summer.
He's in his brat millennium.
If that's the kind of desperate trash he wants to love, then let him have it.
He doesn't love her.
You heard him say it.
Every line that Claudia has this episode is just a read.
Yeah, she's forgetting her glasses at home, though.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna tell him that you know about it?
No.
What difference would it make?
Maybe it'll make all the difference. But then he'll like come up with another excuse, says, I love you, I can't live without you. What are we gonna do with him?
Ancient towns with more like us living in them, and they can't all be like him.
Can we
Or
put
him.
you? Ooh. Oh no.
But every night I feel a little crazier.
And off to Antoinette.
Yep. And we know this.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it, Claudia.
Well, I can't. Train's leaving in an hour. Get off that bench.
Oh, we want to leave right now?
When he hurts you again, and he will, come find me. I'll be in.
Prague. Bucharest.
Oh, that's what she's been wanting to go to?
See trouble coming a mile away.
Are you really going? But I kind of feel like Louis is just going to torture himself by staying with Lestat.
Birmingham. Atlanta. Greensboro.
Uh-oh. Should we get a
Washington,
good hiding spot?
D.C.
Oh, there are dogs everywhere.
And the only Negro allowed in first class was the porter. And the Negro passenger rode the rear.
Oh, man.
Back in San Francisco, where you said, and I paraphrase,
Oh.
give it to me. Make me a vampire now.
Oh, wow.
A still hand. Time to watch your daughters marry.
Oh.
And divorce. And die.
That is the other side of that.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting because he almost looked like hurt that he was offering it to Daniel and not him.
Oh, okay.
Back to the undeserving, Lestat.
Yeah. Just gonna run in circles.
I'm so glad she decided the better of it. We'll have to make it up to her stateside somehow.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm shooketh right now. Uh-oh. What the fuck is happening?
You're riding the New York Limited. Next stop, Birmingham, Alabama.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's fucked. Lestat, you know what? I never said anything bad about you.
Claudia, you left without saying goodbye.
I thought it was gonna be okay with you.
Again?
All right. Oh God. Oh God.
He's very fragile right now. Worse than the last time you abandoned him.
Oh, he just doesn't want to deal with an even more emotional Louis.
No, I think that he's trying to guilt her.
When I put my mind to it, I can hear the thoughts of other vampires at a very great distance.
Bastard.
Oh my God.
If something like that happened to you again, Louis would never forgive himself. Back in your cage, sweet.
So he's saying the best solution is just to keep you here with them.
In
He's
her
also,
cage.
Ugh.
Because if you try this again, Claudia, I won't snap your leg, defile your pocket, and zoom off on a motorbike. I'll turn your bones to dust.
He really knows when to be scary.
And that's like such a betrayal too, because she hadn't even told Louis what happened to her yet. And he's just like, girl, I know.
Yeah.
And so he killed him. Killed him before he knew all the things he could have known. And now he's gone and made us slaves to him.
You know what? That does make sense.
I don't like what you're feeling right now. You cannot kill.
I love you, Louis. I don't say it often enough anymore.
Okay.
But he's not mortal.
Queen to H2.
No illness can touch him. You threaten a life which will endure to the end of the world.
I don't know how could you do that and pay attention to a game.
I'm going to kill him.
Oh, fuck.
Check.
I hope you know what you're doing. You're gonna have to beat him at his own game.
Check.
You scared?
And the other.
You want to kill him too. And you will enjoy doing it.
Oh.
Your pawn finished the game.
Good night, Lestat. Good night, Louis.
All right, that was a pretty slick move there.
Every battle that is fought does affect the American future.
Spoiled.
Trubidis rebus ad infinitum. I would gladly wake him.
No, we can pick it up again tomorrow.
Oh, they're like, let him sleep. Okay, we're in San Francisco.
What's in the bag? Hello?
Hey!
This is, I think, that when they met. I think that that's young Daniel.
Journalist mostly, so.
Do you have money tonight, Danny?
Ah!
Get the boy whatever you want.
Okay.
Slight sharpness of the consonants, that's all.
An observant journalist.
Yeah. I do interviews mostly.
Oh, interviews mostly, you say?
I get them on tape, and then I write them up.
You didn't come here for that. I know you're struggling, Danny.
Don't freak him out.
You wouldn't are.
I'm a vampire.
What do you think about that?
Sounds fun.
I mean, if something happens, you know, I'm cool, but...
I mean, there's kind of like some sexual tension here that is radiating.
No. You go ahead, have your fun.
Wait.
Hello?
Was that a memory or a dream?
I think it's a memory. He's realizing something. All right, guys, so that was our reaction to Interview with the Vampire, Season 1, Episode 6.
Like angels put in hell by God.
Now, what are your thoughts?
Oh, this was a good episode.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that we dove into the hell that they were all putting themselves into, right? Like we ended the last episode with the huge fight.
Yes.
And with Louis being brought to the like brink of death by Lestat, who just like zoomed off. And then, of course, Lestat is, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. Will you please take me back? What can I do? Can I shower you in gifts? Can I call every night until eventually I just wear you down and then you just accept your life with me? Because, you know, Lestat is he's a whiny baby.
But also very big examples of abusive relationships.
Yes.
Like this, no wonder they had the warning at the beginning, because this is very like a lot of domestic violence survivors. But you know, unfortunately, Louis is just, he has this connection where he just cannot let him go.
And I don't know if it's because he's just comfortable enough that he doesn't want to shake things up, or because he needed to be reminded by Claudia that he has power, that he can free himself from this scenario.
Yeah.
And I also think that it was so telling how when Claudia finally broke free and went off to go, you know, pursue one of her dreams, that Lestat couldn't help himself but get on the train horribly murder
Yeah.
the person who's working there. And then like
I was so nervous about the dog too. I was like, oh my God.
But I think he was using the dog as a metaphor because he let the dog out. He let it lick his hands.
Yeah.
And then put it back in its cage.
Yeah.
And I think that was, he was saying, this is what tonight is. I've let you think that you can get out. I've let you have a little taste of what you really want, but you're still coming back with me. You're going to be under my control.
But it's definitely like, well, I also do think it's because he knows what Louis will go through, and like he ultimately be the one who will have to be there during that.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to face that. He doesn't want Louis to face that. So like she has to stay. So if I also feel like, one, it is a power move, but two, it's like there's no way you can get out. Also, as a way to just rub it in her face, is the fact that he knows what exactly happened to her, which he mentions in the previous episode too, but not to what extent. Just by saying the guy's name was like, whoa, bringing back a lot.
Yeah, and I don't even know that he cares that much about how Louis is feeling. I think it's more that he cares about the inconvenience it would be for him if Louis was upset. And so I think that the acting, the writing in this was so good.
Claudia was great.
Oh my God.
Every line, like, well, because, you know, you do, listen, I love the actor who plays Lestat. I think he's doing a phenomenal job, but he is supposed to be like this fucking spoiled, he cocky kind of vampire, and he's doing just that. So to like have someone, I mean, one, we're coming from an episode where he brutally beat Louis, and so like we're now like feeling as low as we can.
Yeah.
I feel like Claudia coming back with her like claws out is a perfect balance to me. I'm like, listen, it's all fair game.
Yeah, and it's really building to the next episode, which is the finale of season 1, which I'm very excited to go and see. But before we do that, I want to talk about that final scene. Do you think that was a dream or a memory?
I think it's a memory. I think, oh my God. Okay, so there's a lot. So he's obviously been with Louis for a while, but he also feels a little, he seems a little like either he wants to be distant from Daniel, or something has happened that he did not like in regards to Daniel.
Well, so and I'm really curious because part of me thinks that it's actually just a dream, because and maybe this is just meant to mislead us, but earlier in the season we saw him feed on Rashid.
Oh yes, yes.
Like willingly he gave himself up for Louis, which.
No, so Rashid is a vampire, right?
But is he?
Well,
I can't recall now if we've ever seen him be in the sun.
Yeah, he's never. I don't remember too. But the thing is, like, if it is not a dream and it is a memory, then he's just as young as he was back then. So he must be a vampire or something else otherworldly. But I think that was quite of a gag. Yeah. But also, come on, like there was sexual tension there, right?
Oh,
like
absolutely.
Louis was definitely picking him up and he was accepting the signs. I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking too much into it, but
well, I mean, he literally said, you know, if something happens.
That's what I was like, you know, like, oh, okay, like, you know, but maybe he was talking about the vampire stuff. I don't know. I don't think he fully believed the vampire stuff at first, but he just wanted to kind of like just talk to people and interview people right at that moment. I really love that we got to see that scene where it all started. And also, young Daniel, okay.
I knew I knew right away from the hair. I was like, this is young Daniel, right?
All right, I see you. But I do want to go back to the plans for next episode, because I love that in the movie we got a point where they wanted to escape, right? And so I love that in the show we were able to really push their feelings to a next level, right? Where it kind of feels justified that they want to leave. They have no other way to get out besides killing him. And she's trying to justify killing him by also telling Louis, like, I think he's killed his own maker, you know? So like, if he can do that, then like we need to get out. But I also feel like Louis is such in a weird spot right now. I think it's happened ever since his family pretty much killed him in their own respect, right? As non-vampire life, that he's just this person who is following whatever person is feeling like, because you can kind of say that Claudia's also kind of manipulating him a little bit too.
Yeah.
Being like, you want to kill him. That's what's going to happen. So it's like Louis is just like taking pointers, like he can't speak for himself, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like this very dysfunctional family that we have right now. But I'm loving everything that's happening. I can only imagine this is the point in the book. Hopefully that happens in the book, but at least it happens in the movie where they actually go through with killing Lestat and they escape, and then they go to Paris, I think?
Yeah, they go to Paris.
Yeah.
And they meet Antonio Banderas.
The Antonio Banderas. They're like, Antonio Banderas? All right, guys, so you know what to do. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought about this episode. We also want to give a shout out to our Patreon members. Thank you so much to each and every single one of you. You have no idea how much your support, your love over there means to us. It means the absolute world. If you want to join the Patreon gang, go over to patreon.com/thehorrorbandwagon. Benefits start at $3 and up, and where you'll find various watch-alongs for TV shows over there like Buffy, Charmed, Angel, and Interview with the Vampire. We're actually probably already done over there, so you can catch up with all the watch-alongs there, which are picture-in-picture, and probably most likely other shows like season 2 of the show.
And if you want to unlock exclusive emotes and members-only lives and watch-alongs, you can click the join button below to join our YouTube membership.
Big thank you to those YouTube members and those who are YouTube members and Patreon members. You guys are freaking awesome. But until next time, we have been your source for horror analysis,
criticism,
and spooky,
and sometimes kooky
entertainment.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.